Is it cheaper to fix a toilet or replace it? This might be better for a better question for a plumber. I've seen a lot of videos say like on Instagram right now of plumbers or like business owners of plumbers that are targeting other plumbers and like coaching, right?
Mhm.
And telling them you got to start offering these services. If somebody calls you to fix the toilet, you charge them $800, whatever, to fix the toilet. But you could also charge them or say, hey, do you want $1,200 to actually replace the toilet? Figuring out ways to upsell somebody, but generally they're like, some people just like new stuff anyway, so you might be able to get a new toilet install out of it instead of just fixing a toilet. So in an essence, is it cheaper to fix a toilet or replace it?
It depends on the problem that you're having. If it's an issue with the mounts on the toilet or any sealants, or if it's an issue with the flush mechanisms, then that's like a fast fix. So I would say that if your repair costs exceed $500, then you should just get a new one. And if your toilet costs more than $500, then I don't think money is really an object for you. So you can just do whatever you want.
So if you had your toilet flush and fine, but there is just a little bit of water sort of kind of creeping out from, say, the backside or the sides, having somebody come and pull out that toilet to see if the seal, that's going to be very important. That you might have just a bigger problem and end up spending more anyways. So,
and that maybe is not an issue with the toilet itself, but you might have to replace some of the mount in the sewer line or the gasket beneath it, and your mount will rust and the gasket will rot at some point. They're constantly exposed to water and all kinds of other things, so that will happen at some point. And if the toilet itself is mechanically and structurally sound, then it's way cheaper to just put a new gasket in.
So I've got a friend in our church group, and his toilet has the device inside the tank. Instead of just, your typical flapper where it, opens up, goes down, and then it fills up, sort of the, like the $20 replacement valves at a Home Depot that just kind of slowly fill your tank up. This one, the way that it was working, it was so strange. It was like somebody was pumping the toilet as they were filling it back up. So I think it might have actually been how the overflow gets poured off onto the side?
Yeah.
That was like pumping water in. So it was like, and it would turn on and turn off, also affecting the faucet. So I was washing my hands.
Oh,
the
weird.
pressure was like hitting hard, coming off, hitting hard, coming off.
That sounds unenjoyable.
Yeah, it was an interesting experience there.
Yeah, I think I would not like that toilet. It also
Yeah.
sounds like the kind of toilet you might pay more than $500 for.
I don't think it was a $500 toilet.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if it's not fixed. I mean, if it's not broke, then you don't need to fix it. In the old school kind of method of toilets, like you were describing earlier, the flush mechanisms, it's like that's perfect. All you need is a lever, a chain, and a stopper.